Turtles.
The Toidles. We're live, everybody. We are live on the Pop Culture Pros Network. I am Steve. Got Timmy right over there.
What's up, everybody?
Look how casual it is after all these months. I can finally point in a direction that makes sense. Eric right down here. What's up? So this is a show that I love to do, but we don't do it enough. So I think we need to start doing this a little bit more often. The last time we did this was Christmas time. So it's funny. While I was setting up the show, I was watching the two Shootin the Shits that we did. And actually, the second one, we changed to Shootin the Stuff to be sensitive to potentially little kids watching for the movies. But I want to start because the movies one was a little over 3 hours long.
Yeah.
And so I was skipping to certain points, and I got to a point where I knew I had just a bunch of whiskey. And this is what I want to get into. Cause I don't know if we got too much into it on that show. But I also remember by the end of the show, because for whatever reason, I didn't swap out to go take a piss like Ed did and whoever else did. But I literally crouched my way to the restroom after the show. I could not stand up straight because of how full my bladder was. But here's the question that I don't know that we answered, because I brought up a movie that I was the only one out of the 5 people that were currently on the show had ever seen, until I got to a certain point and it rang a bell in Eric's head, and he was like, "Oh, that's when he worked at the tire shop." So, Timmy, why do you dislike Nicolas Cage so much?
Where did that come from?
Because it was on the show. I was listening to it and watching it
right.
as I was setting the show up. So I just happened to be at that point, and as soon as I said Nicolas Cage, Ed said, "Up, you lost Tim." And Tim was like, "Oh, you're like, you lost me." What is that all about?
I am not a fan. I'm just not a fan. I think he is an overacting douche.
He is. He's definitely overacting. I did mention that on the show.
He really, you think about it, all his movie. I can't get into it. I mean, I might be able to watch a couple here and there, but no, overall, no. His body of work is not for me. A lot of people love Face Off. I can't stand it because him and Travolta are like, who can overact the worst, and they're going at it. It's not just
throw Jim Carrey in there.
Yeah, if you threw Jim Carrey in there, Jim Carrey would make it work. Jim Carrey would at least make it work. Those two guys just like, oh my God, stop being the villain.
What movie did he stop being good in? Like Raising Arizona? Was that the last one that was good that he was in?
He was decent in Valley Girl. He was good in Raising Arizona. I like those stupid National Treasure movies though, because I like when movies bring real shit into it. Mm-hmm. You know, the
fold it in a little bit.
Really a beacon for aliens, or like you said, the decoration on the back is a code for that. Like, oh, I like that shit. So I kind of dug those movies, but other than that, yeah. He was okay in Spider-Man, the Spider-Verse as Spider Noir. He was good in that. That was just his voice.
Just the voice.
Wasn't his stupid face. So
and if you ever watch Family Man, the Christmas movie that he's in, he doesn't stop. I mean, the overacting's there too. I mean, it's
can't do it. He's just not my guy.
Was it Con Air? That first scene when he's coming off the bus, he's just along for the ride. He's just like when the air hits him.
You ever see the movie? He was a helicopter pilot with Sean Young, who can't act either. Fire something. Don't remember the name of it, but I saw that in the theater, and there was a part where he was supposed to be the Maverick. He was supposed to be Maverick of helicopters. No, and he was he does this scene where he's like screaming at the enemy, but it's so bad and so you get the douche chills. Like you're watching it and you get goosebumps because you're so uncomfortable. That's how bad. And he lost me after that. Done. And
then there are those that it's so bad it's good. But this is not.
Yeah. Some people. Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Most of that. I agree with you on all. He's a super over actor, and most of his stuff I can't stand. I don't know if it's just because it's a Christmas movie and it's a cool concept where they're glimpsing into somebody's life, the path that they didn't go down and what would have happened. But it's just a thing for me. Eric, is there anybody for you like that? We just absolutely can't.
It's just over as soon as I see him on screen. Like I'm like, well, I'm out. Yeah, probably. I mean, in the vastness and that I don't watch a lot of movies. I'm picky and choosy about my movies, and I don't watch a lot of movies. But I guess if I had to pick one that I like, as soon as I see the name on the thing or the credits or anything, or like in a trailer or something, I'm like, well, I'm out. Probably would have to be. I don't know. I need to look. There definitely is. I'm just not. It's not clicking at me right now. But there definitely, because I can remember myself saying I don't want to see that because it's gonna suck.
I probably have 20 of those.
Yeah,
at least.
But there's definitely one there for me. I just can't, and I know I'm missing like something huge because I think I just had like a ramble like the other night with somebody about this, but it'll come to me.
I don't know that I have that necessarily. There are some people there are some actors and actresses that annoy me. But I mean, doing this that I've been doing for 10 years or so, I didn't have a choice a lot of the time.
Yeah.
But like, I'm not then there are those that are, I don't want to use the word hype, but people that everybody loves. And I just don't. Sandra Bullock. I'm not a, like everybody, America as a whole loves Sandra Bullock. I don't.
Not a fan.
Ed mentions Vin Diesel.
Beyonce.
Beyonce's not a.
But still, I'd put her in a suitcase and put her out in the ocean and never worry about her ever again. There's no need for Beyonce. I don't get it. I don't get the hype.
You're talking singing or acting?
Both.
Overall. Okay.
Overall.
Okay.
I don't get the worship. I don't get the worship.
Well, I mean, you can see her ass from the front. That's the worship, I think. Like, that's, I mean, she's the only woman I know. You can see her.
You know what? She remember how pissy she was with the Dream Girls movie.
Yeah, true.
And what's her name? Blew her off the screen. Jennifer Hudson, acting and singing. So shut up. So shut up, you asshole. You were not better than Jennifer Hudson in that movie, in singing or acting.
Can I just say, Dave, producer Dave, Hollywood Dave, just hit the nail on the head. This is the next one I was going. Amy Schumer.
Yes.
She is not funny at all.
Yes.
I liked her until the joke stealing thing came out.
Yes.
When was that?
2 years ago, maybe?
Well,
yeah, a couple years ago.
16, 17, yeah.
Yeah, about 2 years ago. And then if you go on YouTube, they do the side-by-side comparison. Oh,
Nardo, you feeling better?
Jader annoys me. And you guys who are on staff here, stick around because we're gonna play a game, even though you're not on air. But we're gonna play the voting game where we're gonna have some fun with people either on the show, could be the three of us, or anybody on staff.
Jada responded.
And Jader's response: eat shit. Yes, Dave. We don't necessarily agree on everything sports, but this is going well for you.
I don't even know who that is.
Yeah, I'll bring up a picture. You'll know her right away.
I kind of think I know who she is.
You want to and you're not going to like her because you hate the movie, Tim.
See, I'm very bad. I am very, very picky. This is why when I like Jader and Kyle's show, I'm throwing you a shout out, Jader, because you guys let me pick the 5 movies. You asked me to be on certain movies, I'd be like, I can't do that movie. I'm just going to sit here and bash the goddamn thing all day because I can't stand whoever's on it.
Oh, I got asked that too, but nobody ever got back to me about being on the show. So it's like,
that's
all right. That's okay. Oh, her. Yeah, I agree.
I still don't know who that is.
She sucks.
From your favorite movie, Gone Girl.
Gone Girl? Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, she sucks.
Whatever. Oh, she was the Gone Girl.
She was,
title.
She was Drew Barrymore outside of E.T. and Wedding Singer for Ed.
Hi, Bambi.
Nardo says, careful, don't end up in jail again. No, Jader, don't do it. Facebook jail, it is. Yep, there it is, Gone Girl. Adam Sandler in any comedy after Chuck and Larry.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Bambi, what's up?
Hey, Bam.
Here, Jader. Yeah, I mean, Eric. Jader's talking to you. Patience. Why don't we do this? Do you have any movies in mind that you'd like to go on the episode with?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're going to ask you.
Yeah, I like Young Guns, too. I like Police Academy 4. I like The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. I like Mystery Alaska. I like Van Helsing. Yeah, there's a lot of movies I like, and
I think the problem with Eric's
pop it on the poll.
I don't think Jader Kyle saw any of those movies. I think that's the problem.
I think Jader might have.
Jader, he saw a few of them. He laughed. He's like, "Wow!" He goes, "That's a good, it's funny but good." But no, I'm a Billy the Kid aficionado, and I like anything to do with him. I've read all the books, and I've done all the research, and I'm a nerd with that.
Can you do an hour show on Police Academy 4 though?
100%.
That's the challenge.
100%. 100%. I could do an hour show on any of them.
Producer Dave and Hollywood Dave says, "What a random set of movies. Definitely matches the man."
Nardo, wait. Nardo, let me tell you something. It's down to Jack Black or.
Thank you, Nardo. I love you, sweetheart.
I did like them. I did like Leave with Extraordinary Gentlemen.
That was okay.
That's a great movie.
It was better the first time I saw it, and then I saw it a second time, liked it a little bit less. Third time, liked it a little bit less, and I'm like, all right, let me cut my losses here. I'm done. I'm not gonna watch this anymore.
Wow.
Well, Nardo, I always say that either Jack Black or Kevin James would play me in the biography of my life. So you're hating Jack Black. I guess I have to go with Kevin James then. Kevin James have to play me.
Who did I say that should play you on that Facebook post that you made that time? I forgot.
I forgot to already.
I did too.
But that's one of my favorite.
I can't remember.
My favorite things to do. I love assigning people. Because I won't assign an actor to any of you that match you. I just assign people that I like.
Hmm.
Like
Yeah.
Eddie.
How the hell did I forget that?
You know who Ed is? Ed is Michael Ironside. I love Michael Ironside. He looks nothing like Ed, acts nothing like Ed, but he's going to be Michael Ironside. Eric, you might be Robert Loggia.
Who the hell is that?
Robert Loggia.
From what?
You don't know Robert Loggia?
No.
He's from
sounds like
Scarface and Over the Top.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I was going to say, it sounds like lotion again because fucking every time Buffalo Bill comes up or something like that, everybody fucking comes to, oh, Jesus Christ. It's infected here now. It's like, listen, about 5 years ago, a good friend of mine put up that meme. Remember Straight Out of Compton when they're all doing the meme straight out of this? So they had one of Buffalo Bill going straight out of lotion, and it fucking looks just like me.
That's awesome.
So she put it up on Facebook and tagged me in it, and I think the whole town got it. And everywhere I went, they're like, Buffalo Bill, do you want some lotion? And I'm like, and listen, Tim, you know me. I've never seen Silence of the fucking Lambs. I had no idea what the hell they were talking about. And I'm going...
Oh, you've seen it since, right?
I've seen it since, yeah. Because somebody told me to watch... Jader, I think, told me to watch it. And
was that recent?
Yeah. It was like a couple months ago. So I'm going, gee, I'm looking at, and it's summertime, and I'm looking at my skin going, I'm serious. I was that fucking far out of, I'm going like, is there something fucking, I'm getting a complex now walking home because everybody's going, hey, Bill, and they're beeping at me and all this shit. And I'm like, I'm sweating. I'm like going, oh, fuck, what the fuck is wrong with me? So I'm looking at my skin. So she lives downstairs, my friend, she's one of my good friends. And she lives downstairs, and she goes, dude, I'm sorry. She goes, I had to. I'm like, had to what? She showed it to me. I'm going, because I didn't have internet at the time on my phone or at the store or anything. I didn't have service. And I'm like, oh, fuck. That's why they kept talking about lotion and this and that. And she explained it to me. And it's hilarious. And I went along with it. It's fine because it may or may not have gotten my average up a couple times. So, whatever. He's got a following, guys. There's women that like find him desirable.
Yes. Oh, I mean,
yeah. Dave just made a fatal mistake. Dave just said he called dibs on RDJ playing him. You don't get to pick who plays you in my movie, Dave. And now that you did that, you're going to have to be penalized. I'm going to have to think of somebody. You can't just call RDJ for yourself. Come on. Now I'm going to think about who's going to play Dave. Who would play Dave?
To get played by Jeremy Irons.
Hey, does Ed not know that I was a wrestler? Like, does he not know that one?
Yeah, he knows.
I think. Well, that's why he was messing with you with the professional fighting that you do.
Yeah,
from the other day.
Well, I mean, I've seen Ed. He needs a spotter to pick up a fucking cup of Pepsi. I saw it at Sam's birthday party. Yeah, he's a big guy too. He's tall. I think he's taller than me. That doesn't mean anything, but
he never understood why he was Michael Ironside, because I like Michael Ironside, man. He's one of my favorites. I picked my favorite actors to play.
That's a nod to Ed, right? That's
yes, it is. Oh,
yeah, that's yeah.
No insulting in my movie.
So Ed, fuck, whatever.
Look at Dave starting shit.
He had nothing.
Dave's
starting shit again with what?
Jackie Gleason.
I want to have the Jackie Gleason, Jack Benny argument again. You can't recreate an argument.
No,
it never worked out the same way again.
I think that's sailed. Yeah, that's sailed. That's sailed. But kudos
you guys watch and make yourselves useful and share the show out.
I
appreciate it.
I've already done it.
Yeah. Again, Dave, you can't call your own person.
Who's RDJ again? Robert Delano Johnson. Downey Jr. Okay,
that's the one. Bambi's not a Jack Black fan.
Me either, Bambi. I am not either. I couldn't. I liked him in one movie. Eric was too busy fighting through. Well,
wait, not fighting.
Yeah. Ed, you get bruised watching the cooking channel. Just stop, will you? Just stop. Oh,
I watched a TikTok yesterday, and I thought about us as wrestling fans, and I completely forgot to send it. It was this girl saying, I'm sick and tired of talking to people saying, oh, what are your likes and dislikes, and I like wrestling, and they're all that fake stuff, and she goes, yeah, like the movies that you watch, the TV shows that you watch, everything else that you do that's scripted. So
it's true.
It reminds me of somebody that will not be named. Some
people say it's fake. I said you can't do it. That's all I say. You can't do it.
I tried on concrete. It didn't work out for me.
Tim has seen me do plenty of wrestling. Ed, sit back down, please. Just sit down. Ed, sit down, read your comic book, and have your green tea.
Nardo's on fire tonight. She is on fire.
Nardo!
Spending too much alone time. She got too much time to think about things like this.
Spitting COVID at us.
Do you not watch TikTok? Nardo?
Come on.
TikTok is Tic-Tac.
Well, you free. Hey,
I just getting blasting. Tic-Tac.
Yeah. Chicago. That's Chicago.
Chicago.
Actually, it's up here in Binghamton. They talk like that.
Yo, what's up, Bert?
Yo, Bert.
Join us if you like. Don't be fooled by the comic book stuff, my friend. So,
I'm not fooled, Ed. I'm not fooled at all.
We will, when COVID is done and you guys all make a road trip down here, Gangrel's wrestling school is here, right up the road a little bit. Head down there, get in the squared circle.
I'm in.
Wait a minute. Why don't you walk down there and get that sucker on our show?
No, it's further down. There's no up the street here.
Or down the road. Down the road means 40 miles. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I know a buddy of mine. We were like, obviously, I'm not a wrestler, and neither is he. But I was like, I would love to jump in a ring and feel what it feels like to get, the Ric Flair, go up the top rope, get tossed, and what do you say? Wrestling is
real.
People are fake.
People are fake. Yep.
Hold up, Dave. You don't want TikTok either? Screw you guys. Don't be all these.
Bunker's house is probably down the road from Steve too.
How do we kick Dave out of here?
B word.
Oh, he said the B word. I hadn't even said the J word yet.
What's the J word?
Jiggy.
Oh boy.
Look at Steve.
Look, while is TikTok the new TikTok?
Yes.
Nardo, listen, TikTok's a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun. We haven't done it in a while either.
Look at this. This is a beer that I've been waiting to try, and I had to go to the Georgia mountains to get it because they don't nowhere around here that I know. Bert, you might know better. The chocolate porter from Yingling.
Yingling. Do you get regular Yingling down there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Here's the first taste.
All right. Drum roll. Chocolate porter, huh?
That is pretty good.
You're impressed?
I'm very impressed with this.
Nice. Do you know that brewery's actually also down the road in Latrobe, PA, about 2 hours away?
That's a hell of a down the road.
Listen, people, that's not down the road.
That's
CVS is down the road. Because CVS is literally
the street.
A 2-minute walk. That's down the road.
CVS is an hour away from here.
I'm talking about me. You can't say it's down the road 2 hours away.
Yeah. I-95.
I-95. Fuck it. Yeah.
Yeah. 112 miles up the road there. But the next thing I got to try is the Stone Cold IPA that you still can't get down here. But Bert said that you can ship it. I'll give it a shot.
Did you find out if you could order that? So you can order it, right? I mean,
I heard Bert talking about it, but I guess
you should order it before 3/16.
Yes, yes, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that with that beer. I want to do that with a cheap beer because I feel like it's gonna cost me an arm and a leg to get it here. All right. I don't know, why did Nardo say Jewish?
I don't know.
Oh, you saw what Ed said? Eric was hit with Boss Man Slam.
And I'd be out. I'd be done.
Okay. All right. So while we have some of the staff watching, let's do some of these. This is the voting game.
Oh wait, can I answer Nardo real quick? Nardo, we have both. We have both. Literally every block, there's either a CVS or a Duane Reade. Duane Reade's mostly Manhattan. CVS usually hits the boroughs, but I literally have 3 CVSs within walking distance of my house. So it's both of them, but Duane Reade's mostly in Manhattan, or it's every other block.
There it is.
Goddamn Duane Reade.
Oh,
it used to be Genovese.
No more Genovese.
She said that when we mentioned the J word, Jiggy. She thought it was Jewish.
Oh.
Whoa. We're not that show. Not yet.
No.
Yeah, look. We'll talk about anything on this show except for religion and politics.
Nope.
Amen.
Ain't happening. Amen. Hallelujah.
Oh, here we go. Dave doesn't know what's on 316 because
he missed that show and he didn't produce the A to Z show and
rough week for Dave, but he definitely did appear on the 4 Quarter show.
Oh yeah.
He was there.
I officially invited a line onto the 316 show, but I didn't bother explaining to Dave what it was. I just invited a line on.
That's Dave's suspension then.
I think I can get a video made for the countdown from if you want to do like a 10 or 5-second countdown for each person and include that.
Yeah, you should.
At the end.
We should. We can even put it right into it too. Yeah,
it'd be great if each person had a Titantron.
Down with the chosen people.
The chosen.
Who are the chosen?
The Jewish.
The Jewish people, man.
Jewish people. We're the chosen ones.
Oh.
All right, David, let's plug next week. Well, are you all going to plug from the chat? Is that what's happening right now? All right. And what else? I'm doing it so you can plug the show. He said he's always producing. Always producing, always plugging.
Well, can I explain it real quick then, boss, to Dave?
Yes, let's do it.
Dave, 2 weeks. The 50th show, our anniversary, episode number 50, is on 3/16. So we got to celebrate. But what we want to do is have a Royal Rumble or not so Royal Rumble style show. We want everybody to come on. They're going to come on for 5 minutes, and then we're going to do the countdown. And then kick them out, and the next person comes on. 5 minutes, anything goes. Next person comes on. 5 minutes, anything goes. I heard there might be some dancing. I'm not going to say who. There might be some dancing going on. There might be some Stone Cold style beer chugging going on, I heard.
What?
But everyone here is invited, and everyone you know is invited.
Everyone in the world is invited.
3/16, 7 p.m., the anniversary of or 6:30, somewhere around there. The anniversary, 50th show for the Just Too Sweet show. Be there, everybody. That's all. And
I'm going to do something. I'm going to do something dangerous right now. I'm going to put the link for StreamYard into the chat.
Do it.
Anybody wants to join us?
Do it.
Click the link.
Click the link and come in.
And they'll be here.
Come in. Just be prepared.
What did we think of the Super Bowl?
Yeah. What did we think of the Super Bowl?
I think it sucked. What? It was horrible. What? My team didn't win.
My team did.
Yeah. So I write an article for a local magazine once a month, and it's called The Locker Room. So I talk about a certain individual. I will say that they restrain from certain things, so I can't be myself in those articles. So it's really like paint by numbers, born here. This is what they did during their career, and whatever. And I gave them several different scenarios because the article was due before the Super Bowl, but it was about Tom Brady. So I gave him the alternate. It was like the alternate endings, like the Choose Your Own Adventure, the different endings. So I gave him one where he lost.
Nice.
I gave them one where he lost by a lot. I gave him one where he won. And that's where I ended. I didn't go any further, but it's funny with them because like for next month they asked me to do a female athlete, and while I'm fine with that, they want to do it because it's National Women's Month this month, but that's not going to come out until next month. There's no sense made in that kind of way.
Right.
Cobb County, Georgia.
I was
in Cobb County. I drove through it.
You did drive through it.
I did. Yes, Nardo, there was a Super Bowl.
Now wait a minute. Now I don't know. Oh, this is National Women's Month. This is.
Yes.
It's also Frozen Food Month in the grocery business.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I that should be a whole year dedicated frozen food.
It really should because
easy.
It's the best ever.
Joe Montana is the quarterback ever.
I was about to say, is this triggering Tim right now? So,
I'm just agreeing. Yeah. That's all.
Tom Brady is the greatest quarterback ever. Mahomes will never be as great as Brady. And
I'll agree with the second half of that part.
And then Joe Montana said he's the greatest quarterback ever.
Said Brady was. Yeah, he did.
No, he said he's the greatest quarterback ever himself.
Trying to be nice.
Oh, he said himself was.
Stream Pro War. So I feel like every single time we talk, the name of the show changes.
Yeah.
I thought it was Stream War Pros.
I thought it was Pro Stream Wars.
Hey, Dave, you tell Eric's a lot calmer this month. You know he has nothing against March. It's just February.
I'm like,
you're all good now.
I feel like a big weight's been lifted off my back
because of the February thing.
Because February's gone. Yeah, I woke up March 1st. I'm like, ooh, look at the sun.
Stretch.
There was like little birds out my window, and
you got the little cartoon birds.
Yeah, they were like following me. Yeah, I went to the bathroom.
Like the light blue.
Yeah, deer were handing me my bath towel and stuff, and like little rabbits were like putting my slippers on.
I saw a bunch of deer. I saw a bunch of deer in Georgia.
You did?
I don't see deer here. I never saw a deer in Canarsie, Brooklyn.
They're little, right? The deer you saw? They're tiny?
No. These guys are big.
Oh, they were big.
Big boys.
I bet
Definitely big boys.
I bet you saw rats the size of deer in Canarsie.
Maybe so. And you always, and when we used to play stickball in the street, and the ball would, we had this one shallow sewer. The sewer was always terrible. We always try to remember to block them, but inevitably it was, somebody screwed up, didn't block a sewer. Ball goes down the sewer, and we had this one shallow one, and I was always like, I would want to reach in to grab the ball and look to make sure there's no giant ass rats, but I also did not want to see it. So most of the times I kind of just went like this, grabbed the ball, which in hindsight is probably not the best idea because I might have been grabbing a rat's head or tail or something that's got my finger bit off. Let's start with this. But Chris Summers is asking, do you guys watch AEW?
Yes.
Yeah, so you're talking about the Shaquille O'Neal thing? Shaq to the table.
Shaq versus Big Show.
That's
Dave,
happen,
why?
Right?
Why, Dave? Why?
Oh boy.
Kenny Omega is the oh, forget it.
No, actually, you know what, Dave? I agree with that. Kenny Omega is the Tom Brady. You want to know why? Because he's not the best. That's why.
Does Eric fight deer too? This is becoming a nice little rivalry. I like it.
Ed, I would humor you, man, if you like. I don't know, Ed. You're not tough. You're just not. You're just not, man.
Fighting words.
You're not. To Ed, I love you to death. You're like one of my favorite people in the world. But, dude, this chin ain't made of glass. That chin's made of glass.
I have no idea who that is.
Any outside people watch and say, "Wow, these guys all hate each other."
They are. They probably are thinking, like this was. Oh, here we go. Now Ed and Eric are going to be going at it.
One big happy family here.
We really are. We really are. Guys, BRB.
Right.
I got to respond to an important message here. I got an important thing here. So give me 2 minutes.
What?
we can hear you kissing, Eric.
I think he put himself on mute this time.
He did. He was gonna go kiss the chick that he was kissing last time. That's why.
Calling him out.
Hey.
Listen, Nardo, are you okay with us telling everybody why you're on antibiotics? Yeah, and it has nothing to do with the yeast that Dave was talking about earlier.
Wow. Wow. Just taking
I say that tonight because Nardo can handle that.
It's an angry night tonight, everybody.
Eric's gonna go stretch. All right, so Miss Nardo is our second victim on the site of COVID-19. Thankfully, it's a nice mild version of it, and she's on the road to recovery. She's clearly talking shit in the comments. She is bored, so text her, call her. She's looking for things to do. You want to watch a movie, watch a show. Now's the time for her to binge everything. Dave says,
"Come on right now for 5 minutes. Come on and say hello."
She's got to put her face on and everything,
Oh Christ, that's right. I forgot the women gotta do that.
Here it is. Nope, that's not the one. I'll get to that one next.
I throw on my favorite hoodie and my headphones, and I'm ready to go.
That's it. Raul says it's time for Eric versus Ed in the Fastlane pre-show match. Raul's disrespecting you. He doesn't even. You can't even make the main card, guys. You guys are the dark match like Bret Hart and Undertaker casket match and shit.
Well, Raul, why don't you jump in with Ed to make it fair? Because that might make it half fair, 2-on-1. You guys might stand a chance if the two of you team up.
Ed's putting you guys on Sunday Night Heat. That's even worse.
A nice thing, Ed, why do you want to hurt me? Why do you want to hurt me so bad?
Sunday Night Heat, though.
Ed, now you want to hurt me? You want to hit me with a nightstick? Professional fight. Oh, Ed'll break a nail.
Sunday Night
Chris is asking about.
What's Chris asking about?
Oh, I got Eric taking down Roman.
Yeah, you're fucking right. You do.
I don't think so. No,
right,
and Nardo, I was telling the guys, you know, you're bored. You watch Boogie. Your review will be up shortly. My apologies for the delay. I did see Chris asked, how did we start this show? Are you talking about this particular show? If it is this particular show, that guy right there came up with the name, and we just started. It was actually during the height of the pandemic last, May or so. We've talked about football. We've talked about basketball. We've talked about Christmas movies, Christmas shows. We've done, previews of playoffs for the NBA. We had a crossover Mets and Yankees show where we talked about the Subway Series that was about to happen. This is the show that we can go off the trail a little bit and just shoot the shit and have some fun. Yeah. That being said, let's get to some of these.
Yeah, we got to do this.
So really what this is, there's a question on each card, and we're gonna think about all the people on our staff, popculturepros.com, and we're gonna vote to see who fits this the most. Glad that we have 3, so no tiebreakers needed if it's a 2 if it's a 1-on-1. Or actually, we might need to have some tiebreakers. So you guys on staff, make sure you're answering these. So we'll start off with this one. Who would stand by you in a bar fight, even though they know you're wrong? Think about who is on staff here at Pop Culture Pros. Eric, he might hit me in the back with a nightstick.
That's Ed. That's Ed. Yeah.
I don't know. My first instinct is Keith, because he'll just be the hothead, fly out, not even know what's going on, and reach across and.
Yeah, no disrespect, Eric, but yeah, it would be Keith because he's fucking lunatic.
Yeah, that's fine. I would probably diffuse the situation before it even got heated. I would just be like, guys, come on.
No, you're absolutely right, Steve. Keith would be. You don't have to say Keith, that guy, and he would. You don't finish the sentence.
That's it.
Keith would fucking be punching the guy out. That's it. So yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. I'm going to go with Keith on that one.
Chris Summers says Christmas Vacation is the best Christmas movie ever.
I won't argue.
I can't argue with it. All right, let's get another random here. Some of these are. I don't even know if we can answer this. Whose cooking would impress Gordon Ramsay?
I can't answer on staff. No one's ever cooked for me.
Yeah, okay. So if we just think about this,
if we have to do it,
logically speaking, Eric is not a chef. I've not seen anything. He's not said anything to me about that. I just know he can't cook.
Not even going to bullshit my way through that one.
The lotion gets in the way, right?
Yeah.
Kyle, I don't see him cooking. I'm going down the list here. Dave, maybe a sneaky chef.
I think Dave's a sleeper. I think he could probably whip something up.
Is it sexist if I go with one of the women?
No, not at all.
I'm going to go with Nardo. Gia seems too. I don't know how to say it.
Gia posts a lot of pictures of really good looking food, but I feel that her mom makes it all.
And she's always out.
That's it.
New York nightlife type stuff.
Yeah, so she's not cooking anything.
Jader, I don't see it. Keith, I don't see it.
No.
Timmy, you would have said yourself by now if you were
I can make
the chef.
Things. I can make a couple of things, but nothing that where you'd be like, holy shit, this is impressive.
I feel like if my wife was here, she would say me. That's what I feel. I can throw it down in the kitchen. I can throw it down on the grill.
Put that comment up. Put the comment my brother just put up.
Nothing wrong with frozen pizza. Hey, Raul. Hey, there you go.
I'd say my wife, if she counted, definitely.
I got a vote.
I would.
Vote. Oh boy, don't do it, Mike. Dr. Potato Head.
The sous chef.
We're not going
down a potato head hole. No, we're not going down a potato head hole. Barbecuing doesn't count.
You don't want to see me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Boy, if I had to guess, I'm going to say Dave is the sleeper cook. I'm going to say Dave is.
Dave, what can you cook?
What can you cook, Dave?
As we head to the next question.
Dave, why don't you jump on here instead of just writing stuff down?
He's being a jerk.
I think everyone's afraid. Don't be afraid of everybody.
What are you afraid of?
Here's a good one.
I'm not a real fighter. I'm an quote unquote professional fighter. Who would be the creepiest clown?
Creepiest clown.
Me.
No.
I'm just saying me.
No, I don't think you'd be the creepiest one. You'd be like the regular clown guy.
No,
like
that clown would be scary.
You'd be that clown to be like, wow, that poor guy. Jesus Christ, he's on his last leg. You know what I mean? He's grasping.
See, Artie says I would be.
Dave took protein shakes.
Thank you, Artie, for that vote of confidence in my scary clownness.
Scariest clown? I gotta go with Kyle. Because I'm trying to picture him with clown makeup on, like going, "Hey, boys and girls."
So I'm gonna go with somebody who he's a behind the scenes guy, but it's his favorite time of the year. I'm going with Producer Joe. Producer Joe, that is hands down his favorite time of the year. If I'm obsessed with decorating my house and my area for Christmas, he does these crazy setups for Halloween. And his one and only goal every Halloween is to scare the shit out of as many kids as possible.
Artie,
what else we have?
I picked myself too, so don't worry about it.
Eric looks scary. Chris Summers says, "You could be a creepy clown."
I like lotion too much.
That's very creepy.
Okay, I'll be a lotion clown.
Eric could be the Doink the clown.
Doink the clown. Ed, okay.
And you already talked about this, yeah. No, we don't take it. None of us take anything personal.
Come on. No.
We're too cool for that.
Not at all.
Too cool for school.
You can't laugh at yourself. You're an asshole.
I'm gonna skip this one. That was a boring one. I'm gonna grab just a handful.
Yeah, skip the boring ones. We don't want to hear them. We want the good ones. That's got to be good. Got to be good.
No, it's not that great, but it just makes me laugh because we've all felt this before. If we shop here,
share it.
Who does not need to use the instructions when putting together IKEA furniture?
Shit.
How the fuck? I don't think we have anybody intelligent enough on the staff to do that.
See, now that I would picture Gia. I think Steve just like fucking done. I don't know why.
I can say that.
Nah, I think Nardo would be better at it than her. To be honest with you.
Definitely not me. I need
That's the worst. Make sure I put the
batteries in the right place. I could build it. I could build it with like tools. Like as a carpenter, I could build it. But IKEA, I mean, that's a whole new. That's like a whole new world. Like, you got those little things, and you stick them in there, and you turn them, and they snap.
Too much.
It's just fucking put nails and screws in it and glue.
And then you get that warning. Ed says who can actually get IKEA furniture to stay together. I have a few pieces of furniture that stay together, but IKEA has that warning, and other companies started doing it where you kind of got to nail it to the wall because this otherwise it's going to come tumbling down on you. I don't think anybody can. I think you can take your best shot at it, but it ain't going to come out the way the picture is going to look.
Yeah, you're designed.
Stupid little cartoon guy with the stupid tools that they give you.
Yeah, you're designed to fail. It's set up to fail.
Here's one. Who is most frequently awake at 4 a.m.?
Steve. Steve.
It used to be me. Not anymore. Kyle sent me a review at 3:48 in the morning last night.
Wow.
Dude, you're never sleeping. You're never sleeping.
Success does not sleep.
You're never sleeping. I'm always going to vote you. You never sleep.
You're up early, boss.
I always see posts that, like if I'm up at like 1, he's posting. I'm going to bed, I'm tired. And then I wake up and there's 10 more messages at 2, 3, 4. And then he's up at like 7 when I'm on the train going to work. I'm like, go to fucking bed already.
Yeah. He's responded to my messages at like 3, 4 in the morning that I messaged him like at 9, 10 at night. I get at 3:34 in the morning, like, oh yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? Is that time right?
Keith does that sometimes too. You text him at like 9:30, and then you'll see like 3, 4 in a row at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. Ed says Tim during Mandalorian season.
That's true.
That's true.
That's true. I get up at 3 and I go back to bed at 4 as soon as the show's over.
Oh my God.
So speaking of which, tomorrow is what? WandaVision and Coming to America 2. I'm very excited. I'm excited for both.
When's WandaVision, when's that done? The first season done? Tomorrow is
tomorrow. That's the last one, right? Tomorrow?
Yep. That is the last that's the last one. And then Coming to America 2, I just read, as somebody who I often agree with, I just read very, very negative things about the movie. So I'm hoping that this is one time that I don't agree with him. I think he said it was closer. The part 2 was close to Dumb and Dumberer, which was not good.
No.
But we'll see. Yeah, because this is the type of movie that it's nostalgia, so it's not it's okay that it's corny and whatnot. I mean, this is why we like this stuff. It was like the same thing for me with Bad Boys. Bad Boys for Life. I love Bad Boys 1. I love Bad Boys 2 even more. Gabby,
I like House Party 1 and House Party 2.
Yeah, there you go. And it's if you like it, you're gonna see past all the flaws. So.
See, I had no problem with Dumb and Dumberer because I love those characters so much. I'd watch 3 more with them in it. I don't give a shit. Just like Coming to America, it's probably not going to be as good as. I mean, it's obviously not going to be as good because it's PG-13. So right there, it's not going to be as good as the first one.
No,
but I love those characters. I mean, who doesn't love Randy Watson and Sexual Chocolate? How can you not?
Sexual Chocolate.
We're not slandering it, are we?
I do.
Who could convince you that out of all of us here at Pop Culture Pros, who could convince you that the world is flat? Oh boy,
nobody.
Thank you.
Now
who is the closest? Like who do you think can make a valid?
Ed.
I know this is all jacked up, but Ed. Okay.
Ed will fucking argue until the end of time for his point, and that's not an insult. That's a compliment.
No, that's good.
But he will argue his point until you're just like, okay, it's fucking flat. I'm done. Let's go.
Yeah, Ed's stubborn, man. A line.
Dave, is it a line because of the Kyrie? He loves Kyrie, so he's never wrong about anything. Will Smith cannot do any wrong.
And he even said Jiggy.
Wild West. And what was the
every Will Smith of the last fucking 10 years? They all suck.
No,
Dave.
They kind of did.
The Margot Robbie movie sucked.
No, focus. No, get out of here.
Sucked.
I enjoyed that one.
Sucked.
Here. You struck something here.
The best thing Will Smith's done is the fucking Fresh Prince reunion on HBO Max. That's the best thing he's done lately.
But let's take a look at some Will Smith stuff. But Wild West, obviously, and then the After Earth. After Earth, it was in 2013.
That's one with his kid.
Yeah. And it was a 10 a.m. critic screening, and so I took off work to go see this so I can review it, and I was like, oh my god, it was torture.
I saw some of it. Yeah.
Don't do it. Don't you dare.
I didn't even bother. I saw the trailer. I was like, no.
Hello.
Gemini Man sucked.
Yeah, it did.
That bombed.
So the last movie that he was in was Bad Boys for Life. I'm sorry, I loved it.
I like that one the most out of all three of them. I enjoyed that one the most.
That one got a 96% audience rating, and that's after Rotten Tomatoes fixed their audience rating scale. All right, so that's one. Bright, didn't like it. Suicide Squad, he was good. Obviously, Suicide Squad is Suicide Squad. Oh, look at this.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Dave said Shaq is keeping kayfabe alive. He's not at the desk today.
Oh.
He's hurt. His back is hurt.
Yeah.
Can't fulfill his duties.
That's because when a basketball player tries a fake sport, Ed, he can't fucking hang. That's why. Okay? Because he's soft.
So, I dare you to call Shaq soft to his face.
I'm not fucking scared of Shaq. Fuck him. I'll super kick him. I probably wouldn't even reach his belly button and get a super kick.
And you'll tear everything up in the process.
Oh.
Okay. Suicide Squad. Collateral Beauty. I was not a fan of that. So you're right there. Concussion. I enjoyed Concussion. Did you guys see that?
Nope.
Okay. That's the football movie.
Yeah, I don't want people insulting my NFL football. we all know we're getting concussions. I don't need a movie about it.
Massive concussions. All right, After Earth was the crap fest that
After Earth. That hurts.
And then before that, you had Men in Black 3. That was okay.
All right.
It grew on me, that movie.
Yeah.
You got to watch it like on TBS a couple times, and then.
Well, and then Men in Black 3. That would be the 10-year mark. So, and then before that, 7 Pounds. I Am Legend, The Pursuit of Happiness, Hitch, I, Robot, Bad Boys 2.
So the 10 mark, I'm really not 100% wrong. He's had more flops than hits in 10 years.
Yeah, he has. Yeah, that is. But I did like Concussion. I liked Aladdin's on here. You want to count that? Gemini Man actually got 83% on the audience rating.
Did it?
I didn't even like the trailer. I was
that's surprising. 26% critics. All right, and Dave, anybody else you want to say that does no wrong? We found some wrong. A little bit.
Ed,
that's a good point, Ed. He's excellent in bad films.
Back to Shaq. You really don't realize how big he is until you saw him standing next to the Big Show. And they were like literally the same size. Like Big Show might have got him by what, like 75, 80 pounds.
Wait, so the Big Show is he's been on TV already?
No, this was like what,
AEW, or
6-7 years ago, Tim, when he was in that Battle Royal with Shaq and the Big Show. I mean, they were unbelievable. It was unbelievable.
He did make his debut last night, I believe.
Did he?
Big Show, okay.
Because he did cut a promo.
Oh, here Dave goes. Dave's still keeping kayfabe alive. Who's Big Show?
What about Leo DiCaprio?
Paul White.
Paul White. Sorry, Dave.
He's Paul White there, right? No, he's saying Leo can do no wrong. The Beach.
Titanic.
Leo did very wrong in The Beach.
Leo was the worst person in Titanic, which is why he was not. He was the only one not nominated for anything.
He was.
Just a fact. The Irish fucking henchman was better than him.
What was that movie where he was the guy out in the wilderness?
Revenant.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
That's what he won the Oscar for, finally, right?
Yeah, and
he should have won it before that. I mean,
he should have won it before that. That fucked that movie.
Gilbert Grape, he should have won for.
Gilbert Grape, he should have won. Yeah,
not Titanic.
If you would have asked me, I would have had him retiring after The Beach. That was terrible. How did 57% of people like it?
Ed is a Titanic fanatic. Ed loves Titanic.
Ed loves the Titanic?
Actually, he's never seen it.
He hates it?
which I think is.
I had to be told that there was a nude scene in it for me to watch it. That's why I watched it. Listen, when did that come out? 97. I probably didn't see it for 6 years or so. So wow, 2003, I was 22 years old.
You know, I have respect for Titanic because Cameron, at the time, before he went out and lost his mind, I have so much respect for what he did because he literally went down to the Titanic to film shit.
Yeah.
That's all real shit. And then he took, like, you know, stuff for the witnesses that people saw and heard and put it in the movie. And if you know where to look, you see in the background certain people hearing and listening to the stuff going on. I think that's fantastic. So I love Cameron for stuff like that. Since then, he's a bit of a douche, but that's why I respect that movie so much.
Little bit, but I mean, Leo, can Leo do no wrong? Well, Django,
I think he should have got an Oscar for Django too.
Hell yeah,
he
was great in that. Yeah, Django was a good movie. I like things that, you know, cowboy gunfight movies. So
yeah, did you see the Revenant? Revenant was great. Wolf of Wall Street was absolutely phenomenal.
I didn't like the Revenant or Revenant.
The Revenant.
The Relevance.
Yeah, Django. Shutter Island was cool. Inception, obviously. The Departed.
Ooh, The Departed.
Aviator, Blood Diamond, Gangs of New York.
Aviator was good.
Definitely had a stretch.
Gangs of New York was good. Gangs of New York was good.
He overacted in Departed, but it worked.
Yes. I think he did a little bit of that too in Catch Me If You Can.
Yeah, but it worked. It worked. But sometimes it works to your advantage. When you're in the Departed with that cast, you have to overact a tiny bit. First of all, you're not going to overact Nicholson. So right there, you got to step your fucking game up, or you're gonna fade into the background like nothing.
Jasmina chiming in.
She likes cowboy flicks too.
The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
Tombstone.
Catch Me If You Can from Dave.
Young Guns too.
But I'll tell you, I wanted to cancel Leo after the beach.
Just for the beach.
You weren't into
it. I had a rough time with that. No, it's Super Mario Brothers while he's... Get out of here. Do you remember that? The Super Mario music playing as he's, like, running around? It was awful.
Like the thing...
Yes.
That one? No! I don't remember that.
No?
I must have not got it that far. I must not have got it that far.
YouTube it.
I will.
Gotta YouTube that because it's awful. All right, here's a good one. Oh, they're doing the draft right now. So LeBron's first pick was Giannis for the NBA All-Star game. I don't care. RD like the beach. What is wrong with you?
Awful. He's
awful, buddy.
He's a fellow Giants fan too, guys.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'll let it slide. I love the hat that he has. All right. Who is first in line for hell?
For hell?
Hell.
For hell.
I feel like it's me.
Are any of us really hell worthy?
If there had, like, Eric is like looking at himself, like I want to say myself.
No, I don't. I'm waiting for.
Okay.
I'm just waiting for it. I'm not saying a word. I am not.
You're waiting for the comments to light up. Eric.
Yeah. Or Jader, one of the two.
Jader could be one. Jader could be one of them.
I was actually thinking before me. No, I was thinking, yeah, me, him. Everybody else is pretty tame. Tim's pretty tame.
In today's standards, I don't think any of us would make it. But, like, years ago when you could go to hell just for eating meat on a Friday, then we're all going.
Oh, the real deal. Oh, hell yes.
But nowadays, I don't think any of us are worthy now.
Eric will say, no, absolutely not, Ed. No. Ed, no way. Ned, you're a good boy. You're not going to hell. You're not going to hell, Ed.
I go to hell every day. It's called the D train.
All right, let's get another couple of these going. All right, this for me is an easy one. Who couldn't find their way home from here, if you were out, without their phone? And I'm going to go with Nardo. Because I feel like Nardo has zero sense of direction. Whether she's hopped up on antibiotics or not, zero sense of direction.
Do antibiotics fuck you up?
She'll use any excuse.
Oh, she'll use that. Okay, she's just okay.
She's having a big blonde moment. It's the antibiotics.
She's got a dartboard.
Anybody come to mind?
I don't think anyone else. Kyle, maybe. Just because he's young, I'm picking him because he's young. That's the only reason.
Kyle's rough with directions, I think.
Eric's very good with directions.
I am, yeah. I'm
well, yeah, he knows there's a CVS, a couple miles down the road in Pennsylvania.
Miles down the road.
I gave him pinpoint fucking laser directions, and he followed him to the T and made it back alive. So
no, I thought he got off at the wrong stop.
That was one
died.
time. No,
that was just. Time, yeah. But you know what it was? That was my fault because I was so fascinated with Fresh Pond. I'm like, I was like, I had it in my head, like I just got to get off here. And then I got on the platform, and I'm like, okay, it's just me and the dingy part of Queens. Okay, I'll get on the next train. Tim's
all I saw was like Eric with like a cup of Dunkin' Donuts, strolling along like everything's all good, and there's drug dealers on this corner, and the batch of homeless people over here, and he's just I
don't live in East New York. Give me a good This isn't 1970s Queens, guys. Come on. This isn't Jason Takes Manhattan fucking New York. It's pretty nice over here.
It is nice, yeah. It is nice.
I rode a subway once, says Mike.
But other than that, I gave him directions to go from my house into Greenpoint, Brooklyn to go get fucking donuts. And he made it back alive. He did go wrong on the G train and ended up in a very bad part of the city. But I got him back. Sam just laughed at you, by the way. And but he did come back alive, though. He came back alive and well.
Well, they got worried because like I was on the train too long. I didn't have service. They're like, I get off the thing and I get up and I'm in Brooklyn at a bad part. And he's like, where are you? I'm like,
he's like, oh, I'm at Skimmerhorn. I said, get on the fucking train. Get on the train.
No, don't go up there.
I said, get back on. Do not go upstairs.
Do not talk to anyone. Just go.
That's awesome.
But I had a nice train ride. I was having fun riding the trains, man. I drove the bus, rode the train. I figured it all out. I'm like, hey, man, I got this.
You know now, Eric, they have an app for the subway system. It's just like GPS.
You know what else they have is on Google. Like it knew I was on the bus. I was on the B.
Yahoo?
It was Google. I know it was. Yahoo's a big Y. Why? Why am I here? No, I was on the B97. Tim, is that the one that goes Brooklyn?
Not even close.
B47.
Maybe not the number, but the B is B is Brooklyn.
Well, B goes to and I figured it out, and I'm like, okay, this is gonna stop because you can see it on your Google thing as you're traveling. It tells you where you're stopping, this, that, and the other thing, and So I figured that I got off in Greenpoint. I got donuts. I hung out. I hopped the train.
I gave him laser, like I'm a GPS laser pinpoint. I should fucking work for the army to bomb people's houses. I can give you exact fucking directions, and he did good. He made it. As long as he made it back alive, I'm happy.
I made it back alive.
Or else, what would we put on the network on Monday nights?
Yeah, he didn't. I'm city savvy now.
Whoa, take it easy. Take it easy. Yeah, take it easy. You're getting ahead of yourself right now.
I can do it.
I had to tell Eric the first time he came down, don't talk to the Elmos. Don't look at the Elmos. The Elmos will get you. And
what did they do?
And don't take
everything. I can't hear anything.
Oh.
You can't hear anything?
Can you guys hear each other?
Yeah.
Let me reset my my very expensive
recharge your pods
for nothing right now headphones.
We can hear you.
Continue the conversation.
We can hear you.
Shut up, Eric.
We heard that.
Eric, Where did you? What did it say? Could just fight his way out of Brooklyn. Ooh. Peter Pan, Jasmina. Peter Pan donuts.
Well, Peter Pan.
The best donuts there are.
Ed, we know you couldn't fight your way out of a paper bag from Brooklyn, so I mean, I guess we're even.
Oh, you guys and your rivalry.
Oh, I love Ed, and he knows it.
What the fuck is going on?
Steve.
I can.
You can hear us now?
I can hear you out of a different speaker. Hold on.
You can?
We're going to make this work here.
Make it work.
That's what we do here. Where did you guys get the donuts in Brooklyn?
Peter Pan. Yasmina, Peter Pan.
Donuts. Manhattan
Best donuts on the earth. Best donuts on the earth.
It's like sex in a box.
Oh my god! And it's like I love it. I love it that the Polish girls are like so mean to me. They're like, yes, what?
They're
How
mean
many?
to everybody. That's just their shtick.
Oh, I love it though. I absolutely love it. I'm so nice to them. I'm like, hi, can I have a dozen donuts, please, and a couple.
They want you out because when their donut quota's done, they're done for the day. So get your fucking donuts and get out. So
get the fuck out. Most donuts in Brooklyn are shit. I've only had. Not where these. Not these. And there's another spot around the corner and down the street that are decent too. But Peter Pan or Yasmina, you have to go there.
You know why that's Eric? Because that guy.
Because he used to be there, right?
Yeah, he used to work at Peter Pan. He stole their recipe and opened up his own.
Oh, you bastard!
Yep.
You stole my. He stole the secret recipe. The Krabby. He's Plankton of Brooklyn, or whatever, right?
I don't know what that is.
SpongeBob. Yeah, he tries to steal the Krabby Patty. No,
we're back.
I don't watch it.
You don't watch it? Come on.
Everyone else in my house does, except for me.
I've never watched it either.
Yeah,
I never got into it. I don't know.
Steve, I don't believe that.
Never. Not one episode. Not the movie. Nothing.
I like SpongeBob.
You would.
We're mates.
We're mates. I just see the memes, and I don't really know what any of them mean except for what they say on them. I don't know.
Yeah. You know.
This is the good one.
Uh-oh, here we go.
It's not bad. Who could make the most impressive structure out of Legos?
Oh.
This takes some creativity that we should all have, right? Because we're on popculturepros.com.
Like fresh from scratch, no instructions.
You just got a big thing of Legos and make the most impressive structure?
Do something.
It's definitely not me.
It's definitely not me.
I am going to go with
I don't know.
Mr. Ed Camus.
You know?
I feel like he's very meticulous.
As strict as he is to detail, yeah.
I feel like he'd draw it out on paper, put it up on the wall, and just get to work. He'd have the detail, the color scheme, and everything going on there.
I'm also going to say, I think Keith is a closet Lego engineer. I think he is. I really think he...
Well, Keith, I feel like he'd get so pissed off that it's not coming out right that he just like, fuck it.
But that'd be the joy of it, yeah. Smashing it against the wall, like you have this, because he'd actually have this beautiful thing. And he'd be like, "Just fucking thing, Jesus Christ!" He'd throw it against the wall, and be like, "Oh, Keith."
Keith would go halfway and then say, "Fuck this! I'm going to play Godzilla and step on it."
With boots, with the Timberlands, man. There it is. They got it. It's true. I'm like Batman with prep.
Oh, right here, Ed.
I'm not wearing hockey pads.
They're not hockey pads.
Oh my God. All right. So, what do you guys think about the Snyder Cut? While I pick out another fantastic question here. Are you looking forward to it?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's interesting.
It's 6 hours.
I mean, that's a commitment.
different part.
That's a heavy commitment because you got to watch it straight, right? You can't just bit.
No. They're actually going to release it in pieces, I believe.
Oh, they are going to release it in pieces. So it's what 2.46 or 3.3.
No, aren't they releasing? I thought they were going to do that. Then they said no, they're going to release it all together. Or they're dividing it into chapters or some shit.
Chapters.
So you can watch it.
That's the last thing I heard. That's what they said on the on Granny's TV.
If I won't watch it until I can watch the whole thing straight through, because that would annoy the hell out of me.
Yeah, me too.
It's movie. I want to watch it straight through.
Yeah, I want to watch it all too. It's 1 4-hour film, Ed. Okay, thank you, Ed.
What happened to the chapters?
That's not bad.
No. Well,
it's Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings-ish. Yeah. Just got to go in with that kind of mindset.
Yeah, I heard.
But we'll have chapter cards. Yeah, I heard about chapters.
Yes.
Well,
for those that can't hang for a 4-hour flick.
I mean, I know I fight. That's why I got to get one of those big sodas. So you have to constantly pee so you don't fall asleep.
Go get the cold caffeine drinks.
Yeah, I get them too.
Month, right? This month that comes out.
Yeah,
March that comes out this month, right?
All drops 3/18. Ed's got it right. Look, hey, Granny's peach tea's fucking up on it here. Come on.
And I just saw right before this that there's going to be 5 more trailers for it.
Wow.
Can you confirm that, Ed? That's a lot of trailers.
It's a lot of trailers.
Jader actually commented something on it, but let me know. I could be wrong. It happens every now and then.
That's how you get rid of that itch.
That's how you get rid of that itch. All the time. What do we got?
I'm not going to say anything until after I see it.
Who will be having the most sex in the retirement home? That's a good question.
Alone or alone?
No, you're going to knock on Betty's door.
Hello. I don't know who
put the dentures back in, or leave them out. I don't know.
So who would that be among our eclectic group of individuals?
I don't know. It's hard to say.
I don't either. Because most of you guys are pretty good people-ish. Like you're all
having sex in a retirement home is not make you a bad person.
No, but I think it means like who's skimping around to the different doors. Like hey.
Well, maybe it's your significant other has already passed, and now you're in a retirement home by yourself.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go Eric.
He's also the closest to a retirement home anyway.
I mean, I'm almost there. I'm almost there. And I can't get any of them pregnant, so that's not, you know what I mean? I'm not going to have to worry about that.
No, it's one less thing to worry about.
One less thing to worry about.
All right, so we're going with Eric on that one.
Right, we are going with me on that one?
Yeah,
okay.
I think we just officially did that. Jasmine, at least you won't get no one pregnant.
Oh, Yasmina. Oh, sweetheart, you are an arrow after my own heart. I love it. These guys, you fit right in.
That doesn't mean he can't have, 15 to 20 grandchildren.
Yeah.
Eric has pretty strong swimmers. You never know.
And along with, you'd be surprised as to why either, because the backstory would indicate that I wouldn't. So, if anybody wants to know that, you have to private message me.
Does that make it even more impressive?
I think so, Tim. Don't you? Because of my circumstance and how it happened and why. It's like Jesus. You would have thought.
You know what?
You say a word like circumstance when you're talking about that.
To be completely honest, I'm surprised Eric doesn't have 50 kids. So, you know what? Bravo. I'm going to say bravo to Eric. Bravo.
Guys, I do it for you. Secretly, it's all for you.
Let me find a couple more here.
Yeah,
we'll round up this one.
You know what? I'll say real quick, though, I'm looking forward to Snyder Cut, but it's going to anger me. And again, not because I'm the angry guy. It's because they got rid of Affleck. They got rid of Henry Cavill. It's so annoying that this movie it's a one-off, basically. Which I hope it's good. I hope it's watchable, and you might want to rewatch it over and over again. But I'm going to be upset that this is no more. Well, Affleck's going to be in Flashpoint, but whatever. Yeah. Everyone's going to be in Flashpoint. So it kind of pisses me off.
Michael Keaton's going to be in Flashpoint, right?
Yep.
Yeah. For me, I always get, and I chime in on some of the Granny's Peach Tea stuff in the group and talk about, making fun of DC, which is. I feel like I'm all good for doing so because they're easily made.
Not DC, Warner Brothers.
Warner Brothers, yes.
Warner Brothers.
Warner Brothers.
They're the genius to make all these decisions that ruin these movies.
Yes, and if you ask me about TV shows and animated versions of their flicks and stuff that's on HBO Max, it's a totally different story.
Yeah, they're all great.
Right, But the movies are just and then I go into it with zero. Marvel I go into with high expectations because I know that they're going to be met. But Warner Brothers DC, I can no longer go into any movie made by them with any sort of expectations because even the minimal expectations will not be met. And that's the thing that annoys me most about going to see a flick. You get your expectations that Suicide Squad. You watch the trailer and like, holy shit, can't wait for this. The Joker, let me show you my toys, and none of the shit got into the movie. And then it's all, here's the extended cut, here's the extended cut, here's the Blu-ray version of it, like cash grab after cash grab. And Ed, I'm not blanket it's not a blanket statement. Obviously, Joker and Shazam are different stories.
Yeah,
love both of them, but the majority.
Joker's not DCU. I'm talking about DCU or all Warner Brothers. Joker's not DCU though.
DCU. Not DCU. Yeah, maybe we just. Yeah, with
Warner Brothers in general. I'm going to throw this out there too. Joker. I liked it when I saw it. Very enjoyable. Not rewatchable to me. I think if you try to rewatch it again, it's like, all right, it's slow and hurry up, and he does a lot of dancing, and all right, just get to the ending already because the ending was awesome.
I don't think I've tried to watch it again.
See, that's my point then.
But
you just made my point for me because I say you don't go back. It's not the kind of movie you go back to a lot.
But I have watched the Harley Quinn movie a couple times.
I've watched it a couple because it pops up on HBO. I'm like, all right, let me watch this real quick.
Yeah, that was fun. Suicide Squad was dope.
Margot Robbie was? No. Yeah, she was.
Well, Margot Robbie was good in it, and so was Will Smith, and you can make a case for a couple of the other characters, but. And I enjoyed the first 30 to 45 minutes. I think Tony on Granny's Peach Tea nailed it down to like the minute where everything went wrong. But the second half to 70% of it really went downhill. Awful CGI, awful villain. It was just you take the first 30, 35 minutes and it's an enjoyable flick. No.
Yeah.
It says I watched Joker like 8 times. Holds up well for me. I mean, yeah, to each their own. I haven't watched it. I haven't. It's not that I wouldn't go back and watch it again. It's just that there's just so much stuff that is going on that I don't know.
I thought one and done for me with that myself. No interest.
But
one way or the other.
But that's the thing with the expectations. I went into it like they are going to screw this whole thing up. It's going to be a disaster of a movie. It's not going to be good. And obviously it turned out the other way.
I agree with that. Yeah, I was totally. As soon as I saw what he looked like, I was like, "Fucking sucks." But then I saw it. I was like, "Oh, this is actually a very good movie." He was very good. Yeah. It was written very well.
Outstanding.
Just to me, it's not one of those like I'm stuck home today. Saturday. What do I want to put on out of all my collection? fucking Joker. No. Joker's like, all right, there's nothing on TV except, oh, Joker's on HBO. All right, let me watch this because there's something else on. That's the kind of movie it is for me.
For me, and I think for my son also, and obviously he's influenced by my Marvel fandom over DC stuff. But whenever it's like a boring rainy day out, let's throw on an Infinity War. Let's watch Infinity War and Endgame back to back.
I've been catching up on that myself.
I mean, it's fantastic. And producer Joe, I'm calling you out. He has not seen a lot of Marvel movies, and he watched Infinity War on a plane, heading somewhere, and he never watched Endgame. I was like, "What are you doing? How could you do that? They're all gone. What's happening?"
So everyone's just dead to him.
Yeah, everyone's gone.
Oh, that's it. Huh.
Could have used more Joker. Is the criticism of Suicide Squad, and in the trailer you got a lot of Joker. In the movie, he was like, "What happened?"
You got the same amount of Joker. Yeah.
What happened? What happened to all that Joker stuff?
They used literally all of it in the trailer.
Who would show up on your doorstep unannounced? It's not me. That's one hint. I won't call you unannounced. I will only text you. That's it. Do you think we have anybody like that? I mean, it's 2021. Who does that anymore? Is that a thing? Like the drive? It's a Seinfeld episode. The drop by.
Dave?
Yeah.
If we all lived, I think if we all lived in the same community, like some kind of like crazy community, pop culture pros community, we all like within walking distance, I think Dave would pop in for like, hey, you want to watch a Will Smith marathon or something?
No, hey, I brought Will Smith movies and what is it? And the claw and a 12-pack of claw.
Wait, what's Yasmina saying? I guess it's a European thing. I'm one of 8 kids, same mom and dad. Okay. Yep.
I don't remember what she's responding to though.
Oh, me having so many.
Yeah, your brother.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to catch up to my grandfather. Yeah, you're from. Yes, we are from Europe.
I missed it. I missed it. There it is.
So we're fellow first gen Europeans. Yasmina, is that what you're saying? Because that's what I am. I'm first gen. I have done it too, Eric. Yeah.
I would not answer my door. You don't let me know that you're coming over, and plus,
I have a welcoming door. I don't care who comes to my house. I don't.
Glad you finished that sentence.
There has to be a legitimate reason, and it depends on who you are too.
True.
I just feel like that's from back in the day. I used to do that as kids. You just go run over to your friend's house, knock on the door, knock on their bedroom window, to have them come out and play stickball or wiffle ball or whatever.
Yeah, but that whole essence is lost now with social media and these phones because
texting. Thank God
you don't need to. You don't need to stop by after you're at the store in the morning. You don't need to stop by in whatever.
Then I'm definitely not answering.
Yeah. Everybody's a little more private in their own home now. It's weird. We're not up here so much. In upstate, in the small towns, we're not like that. You can pop in. There's the pop-in rule.
But do you enjoy the pop-in?
It used to be like that constantly. Even up there as kids.
It depends because I'm not going to stop. Yeah.
Oh, kids for sure. Like there were certain friends in the neighborhood where you just walk into their house.
Yeah.
And you're all good. But I mean, these days I don't know if it's just me or I think it's just you, Steve. Anybody just popping in.
I think it's just you, Steve. I think you're a weirdo. But but
I think so too.
No, I like, man, I don't care if people come up and hang. Nobody really does, but I have no problem with it. I mean, my brother, everybody stops by, says hi to him. There's many people around here that just are like, oh, let's go stop. And you're almost, it's like, oh, hey, it's cool. Kind of nostalgic. Miracle on
I don't like that
Street.
Nostalgia.
I know you don't. You're not a nostalgic guy. You want to move on.
I'm a nostalgic guy. I'm just not nostalgic about that.
You
just ruined our surprise. Because me and Eric was going to, COVID was over. We were just going to show up at your house.
We're just coming down. Yeah, we're not telling you. We're just going to be like, ding dong, hello.
Speaking of Christmas vacation,
that's what
that's
it's fucking floating around when you get home one day.
That's my reaction when the doorbell rings or somebody's knocking on the door. It's like the echoing, like, fuck is here.
So you're Sebastian Maniscalco when he talks about that?
Yes.
The doorbell ringing?
Exactly.
Oh, there you go, Tim. Tim, when I lived next to Ellie, when I lived next to Terry, her and Ellie would have pop-ins all the time. Well, yeah, they're
sisters. Yeah, that's
sisters.
That's no doubt.
But gone are the days where you go to the neighbor and say, "Hey, you have any sugar that I can borrow?" Yeah,
it's
Jehovah's Witnesses
knocking on your door.
Oops,
no, they don't knock on my door anymore.
They're calling people now. People thought I was joking about that, but they are calling people now.
You know what we have to do? Like, we have to get this. Like, we have to make a kit, like a mail away sacrifice kit that you can just get out like when they're at the door, so you can pull out a chicken and just start stabbing it when they're there, and they'll be like, "Oh God, we're in the hell house. Let's go," and then you can put it away. One use only.
I don't even know what this is.
Let's see.
We'll just keep it general though.
Okay. Keep it general.
Who would be a great addition to a reality show? Unless you want to name a specific one. That's I can only name The Bachelor. I don't watch any reality TV show because I think this is an obvious one. I feel.
Yeah, I think I know where you're going with it.
Because he's very Mizzy.
Mm-hmm.
What?
That's Dave.
Yeah,
I feel
100%. 100%.
I feel like
I
Dave
knew it.
could be in a reality show and just be drinking his what you call it, and what is it that he drinks? The Claw.
The Claw.
I think he's very Nick Nolte.
Nick Nolte
on any show. He's talking about in general.
Oh.
See, getting sugar from the neighbor sounds like an Eric thing. Not that kind of sugar, huh? Not the kind of sugar you got caught up with.
Yeah, love me like a bomb, baby. Come on, get it on.
All right, one last one, and then we'll kind of get this bad boy wrapped up a little bit.
Yes, sir. What you got, Steve?
Who lost their virginity at the youngest age?
Eric. You know what? The only reason I'm saying that is because it's the small town thing. I know shit about people that is not just him. It's just that small town thing. They were doing shit that I didn't even heard of at a young age. So, because you're bored up there.
Yeah, there's not much to do. We got to be creative. So
yeah. So let's diddle, and we'll see what happens. So I'm going with Eric.
I think I'm going to go there too. There's nobody else. The small town thing makes a lot of sense.
RD counts. He's technically staff, right? So RD.
Oh yeah.
Too. Maybe RD too.
Could be RD.
Or maybe even Mike. Any one of you guys. Any one of you deposit people. I'm putting my money on.
Population 73.
That's why I put my money on it. We play with these toys.
Eric, who's your guest?
Who's
your guest?
Who's my guest?
Yeah.
I honestly, my guess. I have a go-to guest, Keith.
Don't pick a girl.
Keith's just everything. Keith was building Legos, at 11 years old, losing his virginity.
And starting bar fights. So he's starting bar fights, playing with Legos, and having sex at a young age.
We have to tell him.
Keith's the man, dude. Keith's the fucking man.
Tim, we got to tell him in the chat that we honored him.
15 or something.
Yeah,
that's kind of young. Kind of young. See,
yeah,
I'm not lying, man. I know how these upstate guys work.
Well, look at RD.
Right?
Look at RD's comment above. You guys, fuck with me all the time. Look at this.
Oh, here.
See, I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, see, Timmy, you're right. God, that makes me look like fucking Wally Cleaver over here now.
Wait, but and then that makes that family like 14% of the population
of deposit. That's why they moved to Binghamton, so nobody was related.
All right. Anything else you guys want to talk about?
Do we want to talk? I don't know. I don't think we're good.
Yeah, I think we're good.
How soon until? And we won't get too much into this because this is a sensitive topic. How soon before Eminem comes out with a track about the attempts at canceling him?
Oh, it's gonna be fast.
How do you go in 2021? Yeah, like and it's a Generation Z, right? That's the one that's the younger than the millennials, right?
Mm-hmm.
Z is the newer kid. So how do you like? Did you never listen to any of his songs before? Did you?
I don't even know what this story is. Yeah, that's how not caught up I am.
Well, it's on TikTok. But I didn't watch anything on TikTok. But it's basically the kids on TikTok are looking to cancel Eminem because of his lyrics from the 90s and early 2000s. You know,
about killing his wife and stuff.
Killing the wife, rape, and this and that.
Fucking get over it.
Do these guys, does everybody want to live in a bubble?
You would have to cancel that. Thanks, RD, Gen Z.
You would have to
cancel out
Gen Z guys at the same fucking time. I will smash every one of them.
But who else would you would have to cancel? Biggie.
Yo.
You'd have to Biggie. I mean, really? Have you ever listened to his lyrics? Tupac, all Dr. Dre. All those guys from that area, all would be gone.
Well, you know
why? They want to get rid of the greatest rappers of all time, so their mumble fucking stupid bullshit today becomes valid.
Well, why don't somebody throw them like the fucking 2 Live Crew tape from like 1990? That one that.
Yeah, the Me So Horny and all that stuff.
They fucking zits would pop themselves, little fucks.
Oh, Biggie sucks. I like Little Duckling and fucking and something the God or shut the fuck up. Moron getting tattoos. No, listen, I'm a tattoo guy. Don't get tattoos on your face, you bunch of morons. Jesus.
The what?
RD,
yeah.
They're like ants, Tim. You're just slapping them.
Dude, I will Hulk them out. I'll Hulk them up. Just like brrr, brrr, like fucking like what's that? Watchmen. He's just walking around swatting people.
Yes.
Fuck those guys.
Oh, let me see something real quick, and then we'll wrap up. Unless you guys have anything else you want to talk about.
A whole nother show, Steve. That would just be me screaming for 60 minutes.
Yeah.
Cancel Aunt Jemima. Shut the fuck up. Syrup is syrup, you bunch of morons.
Cancel. What's
here? I'll read a part of this that I read earlier, and you should have seen my face reading them. Like, what's happening? Eminem fans are in an uproar this week, believing that TikTok users are trying to cancel Eminem. The rapper has a long history of controversial lyrics, obviously, from bigotry to threats of violence to fantasy description of domestic battery. I mean, you're really getting technical there. And it's TikTok video after TikTok video. I want to cancel Eminem. I want to cancel Eminem. The 97 Bonnie and Clyde. They're bringing up the specific ones. All the Kim stuff.
But what does that mean? I don't even know what that. Well, how would they
cancel
that word?
Like we're not going to listen to his songs. We're not going to watch him on YouTube. We're not going to buy any of his stuff. We're not.
Okay, don't.
So fucking don't.
Yeah, so don't.
Go fucking put your head on your little silk pillow and fucking suck your thumb.
So
and he'll still sell 1 million records, no problem.
Another group of people said, do you not remember when other people tried to cancel Eminem as well? His entire career kind of depends on having haters. You are just fueling his next project.
100%. 100%.
Exactly. And they even talk about some of his lyrics in a song where he finishes off because they won't stop till they cancel me.
No. And they're not going to cancel him.
And still Eminem outsold his whole discography with the worst album he dropped in his career in 2017.
So stupid. Cancel my balls, you bunch of fucking crybabies. I can't stand you. I really can't.
All right, well, we can't go out on that note. What else can we talk about?
Honestly, that Amazon thing pissed me off too. One person saw a Hitler mustache in the logo, so they had to change it.
What happened now?
But I didn't even get it.
One person said they saw a Hitler mustache in the Amazon logo. Amazon changed it. Why would you do that? Because when you start giving in to these morons, that's when you have the problem. Amazon should have said, "Idiot, there's no Hitler mustache in there. Go fuck yourself."
Hitler mustache in an Amazon logo?
Yeah, now they changed the logo. They have a new logo now, Amazon.
And by the way, it did not look like Hitler's mustache. No. I mean, it was small like this, and the bottom was tagged like the end of a rugged tape. It didn't look like anything. So then they had to make a fold over.
You know, I understand that there are right and there are wrong things to be out into the world, and there are right and wrong aspects that should and should not be presented. But if you start this is a dangerous slope to go down, man, because this is what happens. It would be with anything like this, but the effect is just going to keep going, and it's not. And I'm not saying that I disagree with things. I'm saying that when you start pinpointing every little thing and molecularizing everything, you're fucking going to drive yourself nuts. So
this is where I'm okay with everything else with social media and everything, but this is where it really pisses me off, because just don't listen to the guy anymore. You don't like okay, back in the day, I'm sure there were people that hated All in the Family. If you know me, you probably think I hated that. I hate that show. I love that show because I don't read into everything, like these kids do. And then just one last tweet. This guy said, "Y'all trying to cancel Eminem forget that you definitely listened to at least one of his tracks growing up. He made it through multiple rap eras, and now you guys want to bring back his old lyrics? LOL, the GOAT lives rent-free in all your heads."
Mike, you can't ruin Amazon for me. I know exactly what you're going to say, too. They don't pay insurance, and they don't do this, they don't do that. I don't care, dude. When I order something and it's here within 24 hours, I'm all good. I'm all good, Mike. You can't ruin Amazon for me.
Oh, wait. He said something else. The smile thing looks like a dick.
That's fine, too.
See, that's something to laugh at, though.
Send me all the dick packages you need. Send me all the dick packages you want. As long as they're here in 2 days, free shipping, thumbs up, baby.
Penises aren't going away, so.
Yeah, exactly. I know.
Always think about Superbad when dicks are brought up.
Dicks are brought up.
Superbad. No, I thought he was going to go that route too, Tim. The tax stuff, but I still order. They should absolutely. They should be, doing their thing and paying what they're supposed to be paying. But it's still not going to stop me from buying from there, because okay, let me protest Amazon by myself. Sit here and now I got to go to the store and get shit? No.
Yeah, no.
Exactly.
It's all about convenience.
There aren't there's hardly any malls anymore to go to, and if there are malls, there's nothing in them. So it's like
new T-shirts are arriving to make the new Just Too Sweet T-shirt. They'll be arriving Saturday from Amazon because I picked Saturday. They're coming. $5.
I will do that right after. I will do that right after the show.
You're not getting that anywhere else for that cheap. So sorry, they could do whatever they want behind the scenes. I don't care.
And plus, the returns are so easy. You could drop it off without
what do you think?
No packaging.
You think all your sneakers are made by wholesome Americans? No, they're not. They're made in sweatshops all over the world.
Huh.
Your coffee, your boots, your clothes.
Michael Jordan's employees.
All of it.
Yeah. Sometimes you just got to say, I don't care.
See, I don't buy Jordans because they're insanely expensive, not because of who's making them. That's just not.
I don't mind because they're not wide enough. I have a fucking wide foot. I got to wear like a 4E wide, so I get like the Reebok wide shoes. That's why I don't wear Jordans anymore.
I think the most I ever spent on me personally, not as a gift, for a pair of sneakers was, and I did buy them, a pair of Dwayne Wade's. Yes, I'm a Knicks fan, but they were Dwayne Wade's. They were like $145, but they were marked down to 60 or 90. That's my limit on sneakers. They get jacked up anyway.
Well, $90 isn't bad to spend on sneakers.
This is I'm old now. Fuck. This is about 20 years ago.
Wait a minute, Steve. What did you just say?
I'm not as old as you, Eric. But I'm old now. Shit.
Am I the oldest one in on the network?
No, I think Rodriguez is.
Rodriguez is older than me?
Yeah.
Tim's my age too, but
I'm older, I think.
Are you older than me or no?
Yeah.
I'm August. I'm August. You're December. I think I'm even older than you.
You're 75?
Yeah.
Oh, you are older than me then.
Yeah. I just look at Steve secretly trying not to smile over there. It's like, I knew it. I fucking knew how old. I knew he was the fucking oldest.
You are but you're like
No, but people are saying you're 1875, not 1975.
1875, not 1975. Me and Voltaire had tea together.
Lie agreed upon. I think you are the third oldest.
Third oldest
on the staff.
That's not bad.
That's
third
not
oldest.
bad at all.
I'll take it.
Woohoo! That means I'm fourth.
That means you're fourth.
There you go.
And that means Steve's fifth.
No. I think Keith is there.
Oh, Ed too. Ed. What about Ed?
I'm right in the middle. I'm somewhere in the middle.
Somewhere in the.
And the baby is Kyle. Kyle's the baby.
Kyle is the baby.
To tell Kyle to go F himself because he's the youngest.
We had to wait for him to catch up, to get to 21, so we didn't have drinks.
Oh.
Here we go. Jasmina wants to know how old are you young fellas?
Well, go ahead, Steve. You start it. We'll go from you to Tim to me.
I just turned 40. I don't know if I've said that out loud yet.
Ooh, how'd that feel? You feel okay?
I don't know. I just
I
got palpitations. I'm not sure.
Try it on for a minute, and you'll be all right. Tim and I are both 45, Yasmina.
And you'll be 46 come August.
Come August, I'll be 46.
Now you're starting to get to that other side.
In human years, in real years, I'm probably like 214. So.
RD is 38. Ed is 41. I'll tell you that, I think Nardo is, 42, 43.
No, Nardo's not 40 yet.
No, she's not 40 yet. And Jader's mid 30s. Gia is a baby. She's like 25. Dave is 31-ish. Yes. The crew here.
Get the big one.
Yasmina's 41. Okay.
41.
Mike's
older brother.
Mike's 56. Big brother's 56.
Kyle's 12.
Does
Kyle shave yet?
Kyle just stopped playing with toys like a year ago.
No, he just tweezes.
He just he has like the fake kit. Just the razor didn't have a blade in it. It's like, oh, here you go, Kyle. You need to shave.
Kyle wears underoos to screening.
He wears underoos to screening.
That's actually where I met Kyle at a Spider-Man screening.
There you go.
So like
Spider-Man underoos. He's probably wearing Spider-Man underoos. He's probably dressed up like Spider-Man when you met him.
So he and my son Nick could hang out. They could play Smash Brothers and eat like Cheetos and have fruit snacks and stuff.
Well, Smash Brothers, you could play that at any age.
I know.
I think Keith probably plays that a couple hours a night.
I just played it with my son for like 4 hours.
It's so much fun.
It's great.
What Steve's not saying is Kyle was standing online with the Spider-Man lunchbox. That's how he met him.
Kyle actually, he won a contest through a radio station, and through that contest, he sat in the critics area, And we sat down next to him, and he just asked how we got into it. We started talking, gave him our information. He sent in a review for Spider-Man: Homecoming, and we brought him on.
Wow.
Gia was kind of the same thing. She didn't win a contest, but for Jersey Boys, they were doing the screenings all over. She couldn't get her hands on tickets. We had, and she just started. She was Googling around and found us, and she sent us an email begging and pleading for tickets for Jersey Boys. And I said, I'll give you the passes if you, because she told me background and whatever. I'll give you the passes if you agree to write a review for it and then come on board if all is copacetic. And she did, and she's here.
Awesome.
That's cool.
Story. That's a good origin story.
There's some good stories. Jader emailed us several times, said that he was going to do it, then didn't, then said he was going to do it, and then didn't.
That doesn't sound like him at all.
His girlfriend at the time kind of pushed him, and then I think Nardo kind of helped him out by editing his reviews, so he got more into it then. So that's when he came on, and that's when Nardo came aboard. So good stories.
Yeah,
nice.
That's cool, man. I like
good
that
stuff. This is fun stuff. All right. Anything else you find gents want to talk about?
I want to talk about no,
Jersey Boys.
I'm satiated.
I love Jersey Boys too, Mike. I'm a big Jersey Boys fan.
Yeah, you and Gia have that in common.
Yeah, I
I can't get it.
And I love me some Frankie Valli in the Four Seasons.
See, I like Frank Valli, but I just can't get into musicals. I don't know what it is.
Musicals are tough. Musicals are tough. You got to get the right
one.
Not
even like Chicago, like all the classic musicals that everybody just adores, and I'm just like,
Yeah, but see, Jersey Boys is different because they're singing their songs.
Yeah,
it's not like someone busting out into a song because he stubbed his toe. Oh, that's the only toe. That kind of shit. It's weird.
That's the only reason why I enjoyed that one more. But I did not want to see La La Land. And 4 or 5 people said it's not your typical musical. I sit down in theater. I'm like, all right, let me give this one a shot. And the first scene is they're on a highway in Los Angeles. Everybody's out of their cars dancing and singing. I'm like, what do you mean this is not a classic musical? It did get better after that, and I actually enjoyed that. I enjoyed that one. I enjoyed Jersey Boys too. But like the classical stuff and the Chicago stuff, no, can't do it.
I like West Side Story. Big West Side Story fan.
I really need
to. I haven't seen Hamilton.
I haven't seen Hamilton. I need to hook up with Hamilton tickets for my daughters.
Hamilton, I really like Hamilton. I'm not going to lie. I got to work on that.
Hamilton, it was touch or go. I'm more of a fan of like anything goes. How to succeed in business without really trying. Chicago, although I really like those kind of ones. Hamilton was okay. It wasn't bad. You guys ever go to the Jerry Orbach Theater and watch the Fantastics down in the city? My brother was down there visiting about 20 years ago, and he took the picture of it, and I've always wanted to go and do that because Jerry Orbach's my favorite actor. So,
wow, you're old.
So when it
Lenny Briscoe,
Jerry Orbach,
Lenny Briscoe,
the dad from Dirty Dancing.
That's fuck yeah, yeah.
All right,
he was a prick.
Let me tell you something, Hamilton. If you like it, you watch it, you're gonna go either way. Either you're gonna hate it or you're gonna like it. If you like it, the fucking songs will get stuck in your head for weeks at a time. I was waking up in the middle of the night singing these fucking songs in my head. I was like, oh my God, it's gotta go. It finally went away after a while. But when you watch it a couple times, you're like, oh my God, I can't get it. Because I downloaded the soundtrack. I was all into it, but then it wouldn't go away. I just kept singing it and singing it. I'm like, all right, please stop. I'm going to lose my mind.
There needs
what's
to be
happening for me right now is Moana, because my little son he gets so excited when the Rock's character is out there, but the music over I have woken up several times over the last few weeks with songs from Moana in my head.
The fucking like there needs to be a musical. They need to make one that has like all Madonna songs in it. Like I love it. like the ABBA one.
I'm sure it'll come out.
Madonna the musical.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I took my mother to see the Carole King musical of all.
And Carole King, yeah.
That was actually very good. It was actually very, very good. I enjoyed it.
Yep.
I think Eric was 45 when that came out.
No, I was actually about my real age, probably about 42. Yeah, wasn't quite 45. Wasn't quite 40. But that's back when was that the Hoover days or was that?
Oh my God.
Eric was there with the actual Hamilton.
The actual, yeah. I was on the committee that Jack Dempsey got his big first fight with at the World's Fair or whatever it was.
This is a Seinfeld moment, but I hate the placement of that wall outlet behind you. I have one here.
That one?
It really annoys me. Yes.
I didn't even know that was there.
What has that
been there the whole time? I didn't even know that was there.
I just realized it now.
No shit.
There's
outlets. Okay, this is a weird apartment. It's like this is like a house that was built in like 1860, and it's got 4 apartments.
He was there when it was built.
And like, I helped do the roof, and the foundation,
climbing the ladder,
and then the foundation. I only do the bottom and the top. Don't make a joke of that. So
no, I won't.
So anyway, like everything's kind of strange here, like the way they broke it up. And my landlord isn't like to blame for this because she bought it like this, and has done different things to it. But like there's an outlet like this far between like doors that's like way nothing. I don't know. Nothing makes sense here.
It's like the placement of the button on that. But I have one too. I cover it up though.
Yeah. It's like the Twilight Zone here.
I got OCD, and that is just like out of place. It's really annoying. So maybe next time you can like sit more in front of it, so I don't have to.
I'll sit like.
I'm kidding.
You're still gonna know it's there, and it's still gonna bother you.
Oh my God! Look, Eric, he's sitting at an angle now, and now I know that it's behind him.
Now that you know it's behind me.
No, Eric's on the angle.
Listen, Eric, if you are gonna want to continue on this network, I'm gonna need you to move.
You want me to do?
Totally.
No, you need to move apartments.
I need to. Oh, get out of there! Get out of there!
Move to a new place.
Start the motion.
I'll pay to break your lease.
Okay. Well, you got to find somewhere now.
Yes. All right, that'll wrap it up for us today. This is a fun show. I enjoy doing these shooting the shits, and I think this was 15th, the 15th one that we've done. So I definitely want to do these a little bit more often because you can kind of fly off the handle, and not worry about what's going on.
We need more of our people doing it. Come on.
Yeah, it's, people are sick, people are driving, they have lives.
You're welcome, Jasmina. Thank you for watching,
Jasmina. Yeah, definitely appreciate everybody for watching, everybody who shared us out. And as always, let's go round robin for some final thoughts here. Timmy.
Watch all our shows. Watch all social media. Pop Culture Pros. We're everywhere. We're like a goddamn COVID virus. We're everywhere. Watch us. Follow us.
A hell of a lot better
us,
for you.
Put us out. A lot of shows Monday through Thursday. A lot of shows. Watch them all. Love them all. Come join us. Have a good night, everybody.
Love them. Mr. A to Z, what do you got?
Well, what a great time. Had a great time. I'm glad everybody interacted. As Tim said, please watch all of our shows. And more importantly, we've been pushing the YouTube thing more. Please jump on YouTube. Watch all our shows. Watch them again if you have to. But like and subscribe. Press that button and press the little bell so you get notifications. Because YouTube is actually a really great medium to watch all this stuff on. Because it's, you don't have to go through Facebook and you don't have to be like whatever. You can get on YouTube, stop and start it as you want to. And that's it's simple as that. So thank you. And yeah, bunch of good shows coming up. We got new seasons of sports coming up. And we got new shows coming, and just jump on, man. You got to jump on because the fucking the plane's starting to gain altitude here, and when it gets too high, I don't know if you're gonna be able to, if we can get you on or not. Like, I'm gonna be, if I get too big and too popular, I'm not gonna fucking talk to any of you. So that's just how that goes.
It's gonna be a paid service at that point.
It's gonna be a pay. But thank you, seriously, thank you everybody from the bottom of my heart, and thank you guys who had a great time on the show, and support us, like us, share us, and I'll buy you a cake.
What kind of cake?
Any kind of cake you want. I'll even make it. Chocolate cake. You got it.
I don't want you to make it. You have to buy it.
I'll have it made.
we had the I was gonna say we had the conversation about cooks.
We already know that.
Yeah. So just echoing what these guys said. Appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate sharing us out. Follow us all over down there. And then when you get to YouTube, definitely subscribe to us. And it's so nice and neatly organized. Playlists for every show. So you could just hit one show and just boom, binge watch us. Do it. Do it now.
You can make your Jader and Kyle list. You can make your A to Z list. You can make your Empire list. You can literally have like a week long put it into books like marathon.
Do it.
I would. I do
it. Here's a little hint. There's almost 100 episodes of the Put It in the Book show. There's almost 50 episodes of the Just Too Sweet show. That indicates some very high-profile shows coming up here in the next few weeks. 316, what? 50th show for these guys. And then on March 31st is the 100th edition of the Put It in the Book show. So I'm very
excited for that. I'm very excited.
We'll have
that's going to be fun.
Plethora of guests, including some living, some no longer living, some that like to visit us. You know, the spooks. So we'll talk to you. We'll talk to you then. That's the 100th episode. That'll be a lot of fun. And then next Thursday we have a brand new show. As if we don't have enough great shows as it is, the Millennial Meltdown with JD from the comments. That makes its debut next Thursday, 7:30. RD. What did I say?
JD.
I said JD, didn't I?
You did say JD, and that's.
I was talking about baseball. JD Davis.
Get the mess on the brain. Get the fucking mess on the
brain. So check that out. That's all the goodness from 1990 to 2009. All wrapped up: movies, comics, commercials, all the things that we grew up on, food, all that good stuff. So that'll do it for us. I believe the Jader and Kyle show will be taking place tomorrow, but you never know. You just never know. And then we started all over again next week with the A to Z program, kicking us off every Monday.
You know what? Speaking of the A to Z program, Steve, we have a mystery guest. It's not so much of a mystery, really, but we have a high-profile... You said high-profile guest coming. I have a high-profile guest on Monday night. I'm just going to say that.
Do you?
Yes, I do.
He must be very special.
It took me a while to get him on, but I think everybody's going to want to tune into it. So that's your hint. That's your tease.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it slowly. Do it some more. All right. Peace out, everybody. We'll talk to you later. Bird.